Welcome back, book babes. I'm Brianna, and this is my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. So today, we are going to talk about the books on my TBR that intimidate me. So I'm procrastinating them. So let's get into it. So I got this book idea from Bella Teresa, who posted this earlier, and I will link her video down below. It was a really cute video. I like her stuff, so go watch her. But I have 8 books here that range from horror to fantasy to romance and then general fiction / thriller that I'm avoiding for one reason or another that kind of fall into a few categories as to why. So let's start with the first one, which is Bunny by Mona Awad. I got this because I've heard that it's really good and creepy and is really cool, but I'm also avoiding it because it's one of those books that you think, is this going to be like one of those A24 horror movies where it's just too highbrow? I've heard it's like Heathers, and I do like Heathers, but then I think of those horror movies like, what was it? Ooh. Like Midsommar, and that other one with Toni Collette where the daughter's head comes off by that light pole. I don't remember the name. It starts with an H. Whatever. It wasn't Heretic, it was the other one. Hate those kind of movies because they're just, they're too serious. That's not why I watch horror. That's not why I read horror. And I worry that it's something like that and that it's too smart for me. I'll admit it. I like slashers, I like gore, and I don't mind it being smart, like Heretic, for example, if we're looking at movies. Loved that. That movie, The Menu, stuff like that, yes. But Midsommar, didn't finish it. That other one I was talking about, I don't like it so much I never remember the name. And so I'm worried, is Bunny going to be like that? It sits on my TBR and mocks me. Probably, because if they're like the Heathers, they would mock you. That's what they would do. Then we get into several romance novels. And there's a theme of these. The chunky books. You'll see that this is a theme of books that I am avoiding. The chunky big ones, they intimidate me. I usually leave the chunky ones for audio because then it doesn't feel like I'm taking forever. I read slow with my eyeballs. I'm old. Some of these books I just couldn't resist because of FOMO. Let's be real. You're never too old for FOMO. And one of those was Love Redesigned. This was a Pango rescue from the book shelter, so to speak. But why is a romance novel this big? Is there a reason that it is over 500 pages? Is there a reason for that, Lauren Asher? Please let me know down below if you've read this, that I have not made a mistake. I've heard wonderful things about this one. I just worry that I've bitten off more than I can chew. The second one, not quite as chunky, but FOMO nonetheless, which was Icebreaker. Another Pango rescue from the shelter of books. And so one reason I've been putting this one off is I'm worried I'm going to hate it. I don't see an in-between here. It's either you're going to love it or you're going to hate it. So hopefully it's I love it and that I don't hate it. And the last of the romance, again a little bit chunky, almost 400 pages, but also with this one, more putting it off because I know it's gonna hurt. It's gonna be painful. I don't want to be sad. But yes, I do, or else I wouldn't have bought this. But I have heard Kennedy Ryan is really good at like that gut punch, like, ugh, right in the feels. Really, really good, but so that's why I've been postponing this. Need to get to it eventually, but yeah, I'm not ready for that yet. The next three that I have been avoiding are fantasy novels, and not all of them are chunky. Some of them are. So it's not the sole reason. But when it comes to fantasy, that's a big reason, is they're big books. But this one just looked too dang good when I was at the store. And I couldn't resist, and it looks really good, and the blurbs from the authors who read it are also highly endorsing it. I mean, look at that. Doesn't that just look delightful? I love a good villain. Give me a good villain any day. But like, look at this. That's some dense script there. My eyes are slow, and I am tired. I really want to get to this one. Like, I want to get to all of these, obviously, but there's just something about this one that intimidates me. This one's a little bit more vague than the rest. It's just got an aura about it. I mean, it would have an aura, wouldn't it? Now this next one, though, is intimidating because I feel like this one's really out of my comfort zone. And that's The Familiar by Leigh Bardugo. Now, I love Leigh Bardugo. The Ninth House series, I've read the first 2 books. I read them back to back last year. Love them. Read them on audio because they are big, I know. This one, of course, I got it like the second it was out because I'm like, oh, I love her. She's fabulous. All I've read are the Ninth House books. I have some of her other ones on here, but this one is just out of my comfort zone of anything I've ever read. It's in, what did they say? The Spanish Golden Age. And she's a witch, but she's not a witch. Something like that. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't remember anymore. She has to, like, work in that kind of realm. But look how pretty. This is gorgeous. These end pages. Like, even if the book sucks, let's be real. That's gorgeous. Did I reach too high? And again, like with Bunny, am I gonna be able to, is it gonna be for me? But we'll have to see because I want to read it. Now this next one, big one, biggie. But also, I had read one by this author that was in a trilogy, and it was okay. But by the time I got to the next one, because I was getting it from the library, I had just completely lost interest, and I was like, I do not care. And I DNF'd the series. This is the adult offshoot of that series. And for some reason in my head I was like, well, part of why I didn't like it, it was like really young adult, and then the second book started out and it tried to not be, and that just turned me off. So Throne of the Fallen by Carrie Maniscalco. This is adult from the get-go. I really liked the concept of Kingdom of the Wicked, and the first book in that trilogy was good enough, and apparently in this I'll get the gist of what happened enough that I feel I will be satisfied. That I took a chance. I'm just hoping I didn't take a chance and it's going to blow up in my face, that this is actually really good. I think I'm going to make this part of my summer TBR too, because it looks so... So the last book is this one, The God of the Woods. I heard a lot about this last summer. Everybody was talking about it. It was Book of the Month, Book of the Year. And again, it's a bigger one. So again, we have seen that this is a theme for me. If it is big and chunky, it is intimidating to me. But also, oh God, I got this in July last year. But I've heard like mixed things, that it's good, that it keeps you hooked for a minute, and then it just fumbles the bag. So for something that's like, I'm investing this much time into it, it better be a good book. These are the 8 books that intimidate me the most on my TBR, and the trend is big and chunky. Just seems so overwhelming, and that is going to take forever. Is it going to be too highbrow for me? Am I going to enjoy it? Is it just going to suck and not live up to the hype? And I am not ready to have my heart ripped out and stomped on. These are the 4 key takeaways to the books that I avoid. And if I were to look at the rest of my TBR, that would probably be a theme throughout all of these books. But if you read any of these books, let me know down below. Tell me what you thought. Tell me if any of these have intimidated you and they're just sitting on your TBR too. If not, leave me the bunny emoji. Also, if you know the name of that movie with Toni Collette and the head gets popped off by the pole, let me know what it's called. And if you like this video, like this video. And if you want to stick around, subscribe, join our small little clan. It's itty bitty. And we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.